What's up, everybody? Paul Abernathy here for another Mobile Master the NEC podcast. Thanks for joining me. It's been a while since I've done one of these, as you know. Been kind of very busy working on things in the background, and there's a lot of things going on. But wanted to, and of course the holidays. We had 4th of July and all that, and so we didn't have a Fast Trax Wednesday. Kind of celebrating that week off. But we're back at it this week. Tomorrow night we'll have another Fast Trax Live. Probably going to be focused on tips and tricks and just some stuff. So it's really dedicated to people that are really trying to study for the electrical exam and that type of thing. It's really what that show is really all about. So that's going to be tomorrow night. I did want to announce that some of our 2023 Fast Trax series are launching. We have the 2023 Fast Trax Red, which is the residential. That is available now, by the way, on the website under residential and Fast Trax Red. If you're already licensed and you want to deep dive into residential and just kind of learn all the little nuances of residential, that program is available, and it's a new format which allows you to actually download the actual answer form, and then you can fill it out. It just works better for people, so that's a little bit of an upgrade to how you deliver that program, because we grade each one of those. And again, it's there a lot of work involved in grading those residential and commercial programs, but that's available. But also, I guess the big announcement is the 2023 Fast Trax Black and Plus are available now for pre-order. They're not shipping or not emailing those courses out until July 21st, I believe, if all goes well. But just understand that that's a pre-order, and nothing would ship until the 21st. So then you've got your up to 5 business days from that date, as long as everything goes well. But we wanted to go on and release it for pre-order. So if you're wanting to get and be the first to get the, obviously we have to generate keys and everything, so it'll delay. But if you want to be one of the first to get the new 2023 course, then for exam prep or learning the NEC, it's available right now for pre-order. Good news is we did not increase the price. We did not increase anything. It's the same prices as the 2020 and 2017, so that's great. We didn't have to do an increase or anything. So far, so good. That's great. And it's focused on the 2023 edition of the National Electrical Code. So that's where it kind of differs from the 2020. There's some subtle changes, the way things are laid out, but pretty much it's very similar to our 2020 or 2017 Fast Trax program. But they are available for pre-order. Now, of course, I still get a lot of questions from people about the difference between the Black and the Plus. I thought on the website that it was pretty clear, but a lot of times people aren't reading all of the descriptions on the website, and I get it. Our website has a lot of info on it, and it can be, difficult to maneuver the new website. That wasn't the intent. It was supposed to be easier to maneuver, but it seems like for some people it's harder to maneuver than the old one. But on it, what you'll see is that you can pre-order right from the Fast Trax page, and it's available. And again, people ask, what's the difference between the Plus and the Black? Well, both are available for pre-order. The Black is our base program. Okay, it's the one that we've added stuff to, changed and modified, and made it our own to be able to offer something that wasn't originally designed to be exam prep, but we turned it into it by adding content and supplementing content where we need to and all this kind of stuff. And of course, the announcement also is that with the Plus, you get 12 months of access to the Fast Trax Tube, which again, people want to know what's the difference between the Black and the Plus. The only difference is that we're giving you a discounted annual rate over to the Fast Trax Tube. That's it. That's the only difference between the two. Now, as far as the course goes, once the 2023 edition is out and it's finally going out, then that's when we'll start releasing our 2023 videos and redoing our derating demystifieds and all that kind of stuff. But we're, again, holding off until the 2023 actually hits and we're able to start sending it out to people. But that's the only difference between the plus and the black. In fact, the plus is the black. The only difference, like we said, the plus is we're giving you a plus. We're giving you access to videos that are over on Fast Trax Tube. And it's not just videos from me. It's videos, it's code change videos from other educators, things like that. And that constantly is adding more and more to it over time. So some people just go and subscribe to that, and that's perfectly fine as well. But the plus gives you kind of both. So that's what we've got going on for that. And I don't really have anything else to say. Again, I will say out to Fast Trax students, I make sure that since we've changed to this Wednesday nights program, that you actually send me questions that you have in the course material at least 24 hours in advance. So, I mean, to be honest with you, if you have, I guess, be honest with you, what is it, 5 Central Time? You got basically a little less than 3 hours to send your questions to be focused on in the during the show. If you don't have any questions, I guess you don't need to send them, and I'll just do a generic show, a generic topic, and we'll talk about it. But the whole purpose was that people wanted to get their questions answered. And when I did Wednesday night sessions on Zoom, people rarely brought questions because the course answered most of the questions. But then I had to answer other things, and that draw it out into 2 and 3 hours. And, you know, it's a lot of time, and it wasn't, I'll say it wasn't as well attended. And I know the reason why, because students have said, Paul, I didn't need to attend because I get everything I need out of the course. And I get that. But wanting it to be a good resource, I decided, you know, the board of directors said, you know, good stewards of our time, of my time actually, was to let's change it and make it live. And if students don't have questions, they can submit them on paulabernathy.com. They can post them over on the Sparky Hub. They can email the question to us if they want it to be featured on the show. And if I answer it in an email, then it doesn't need to be featured on the show. But really, the deal was asking questions about the material, something you don't understand or it's not clear. Send it, and we'll discuss it on the Wednesday nights. That's the whole concept of Fast Trax Live. So again, it wasn't a show that we're creating to get clicks from YouTube or that type of thing. It is very much still for the student that's in our program. It's just that we're going to kind of let other people be able to enjoy it and get some tips and things that we have to share and all that kind of stuff. But again, I'm really only answering questions from Fast Trax students. Now, during the show, somebody might ask a question or not. And it depends on how detailed the question is. If I don't feel that we can answer it in the amount of time that we have adequately, then I'll recommend you send it over to paulabernathy.com, and I will answer it from there. That's, you know, when it comes to that. But, yeah, the key here is to have a platform to allow me to answer questions for people, and that's what Fast Trax Live is going to be all about. And again, it's on Wednesday nights over on our YouTube channel. It's also available over on our Fast Trax Tube. You can watch it on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook. It's all of our social media that we normally stream to. We're gonna stream it live each week. So if folks come and watch, that's great. If they don't, they don't. So it's, you know, one of those things. If they want to join us, they can join us. If they not, that's okay. But we're going to be doing it Wednesday nights, except for holidays like we did last week where I'm off. I took the whole week off. So just wanted to give everybody a, you know, kind of a heads up on it. and let everybody know about it, and make sure you check it out. Again, my 2023 pre-orders are available if you're interested in getting on that early. Texas is starting to test on the 2023 in September 1st. There's some other states that are also starting. If you're studying and your state's going to be changing within the next 3 or 4 months, I can't tell you that. You have to check with your state. I know nothing about when, give you California, for example. California stated that they were going to be on the 2020 as of January 1st. Those jokers are still testing on 2017. So they shared with everybody, NFPA, everybody, that they were going to be moving to the 2020, and here they are still on the 2017 testing. Again, don't call us and think that we know what your state's going to do. We have no clue what your state's going to do. So you do your own due diligence and find out what your state's going to be. And then, of course, we have the 2017, 2020, and the 2023. And the 2023 is a pre-order. So if you order it, it's not going to start going out until after July 21st. It could come out earlier, but we're going to stick to the 21st. So if you have any questions at all, you can always reach out. We have contact us features on the website. We have the Sparky Hub. Again, that's www.thesparkyhub.com. Go over there, post your questions. Join in. Make sure you register. I don't know why people don't use that forum, but, hey, I put it there. If you use it, you use it. If you don't, I don't. It's up to you. But we certainly have more than enough ways for you to be able to interact with us and get your answers. And so that's what makes our programs a little unique, is that we do answer the phones. We do have the chat rooms. We do have the message boards. We do have paulabernathy.com to send your questions. And I will say this, a lot of people send me questions, code questions, and I love your questions, but please do it through paulabernathy.com rather than just sending a code question in. If you're not a student and you're just sending in, you want our opinion on something, do it through the portal for legal reasons, because I have disclaimers. Okay, I'm not a paid consultant for a lot of you. So when consultants give advice, they're protected. Okay, it is advice, and I stand by everything that I do. But for our company's sake, if you have questions, just go to paulabernathy.com and submit it through the portal. It's as easier than an email. Trust me. Simple, simple, simple. Also, if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and download our mobile app. You can download it from our website, fasttracksystem.com, fasttracksystem.com, or you can go to necchat.com and download it. That's NEC Chat. And download it that way as well, whatever you want. But get our mobile app, because you can get access to everything, some calculators, some resources, some shortcuts. But one of the key things is you can get access to paulabernathy.com through one of the resource links, and boom, it'll pop right up. You type your question in, hit that button, and it'll come right to us. So a lot of resources. We try to give back to the industry the best we can, constantly adding new things. So really wasn't a technical podcast today. I haven't done a mobile in a while, but I wanted to update you on some of those things. We do have a budget course available up there for those that feel like they can't spring for the normal fast tracks. And we have a 100-question practice exam module as well that you can order, which is like $39 or something like that. And it's through our program. And we'll be adding more of those, but that's available up there. So just go to our website, FAST, F-A-S-T, Trax, T-R-A-X, System, SYSTEM.com, all one word, and you'll get our website. All right, folks. Till next time, stay safe. God bless. I'm gonna get out of this traffic and get my butt home. Y'all take care. God bless.